Watch this story in full. Subscribe, comment and like my channel, Green Mythology, for mythology and history. Gateway 2, the captivating worlds of ancient myth. Now watch the story in full please. The Marsh of Lerna. The Lernian Hydra, a monstrous serpent of myth and legend, coiled around the brackish waters of the marsh that bore its name. Its scales, the color of tarnished silver, shimmered in the sickly sunlight filtering through the dense canopy of reeds. Each of its 9 heads, crowned with venomous fangs, hissed and spat, their forked tongues flicking like flames. The air hung heavy with the stench of decay and the acrid tang of the Hydra's poison. It was a creature of primordial chaos, a living embodiment of the earth's dark and festering heart. Its lair, a labyrinth of subterranean caverns, echoed with the slithering of its monstrous form and the guttural growls of the creatures it preyed upon. The hero's call. Heracles, the mighty demigod, son of Zeus and a mortal woman, stood on the edge of the marsh, his broad shoulders straining against the weight of his lion's hide. His face, etched with the lines of countless battles, was grim, but his eyes burned with a fierce determination. He had been tasked by King Eurystheus, his mortal enemy, to slay the Hydra, the second of his 12 labors. Heracles knew the task before him was no easy feat. The Hydra was a creature of immense power, its regenerative abilities legendary. For every head severed, 2 more would spring forth, each as venomous and deadly as the last. But Heracles was no ordinary mortal. He was a demigod, blessed with strength and courage beyond measure. The battle begins. With a roar that shook the very foundations of the marsh, Heracles charged into the reeds, his club swinging in a wide arc. The Hydra, sensing the intrusion, reared its multiple heads, hissing and spitting. The ground trembled as the 2 titans clashed, a symphony of roars, hisses, and the sickening crunch of bone. Heracles, with his superhuman strength, managed to sever one of the Hydra's heads with a single blow. But as he expected, 2 more heads erupted from the wound, snapping and hissing at him. The battle raged on, a bloody and chaotic dance of death. Heracles, his muscles aching, fought with a ferocity that matched the Hydra's own stroke of genius. Heracles, realizing he could never overcome the Hydra's regenerative powers alone, called upon his nephew, Iolaus. Iolaus, a skilled warrior in his own right, rushed to his uncle's aid. Together, they devised a strategy. Heracles would sever the heads, and Iolaus, armed with a torch, would cauterize the wounds, preventing new heads from growing. The battle resumed, this time with renewed vigor. Heracles, fueled by a newfound determination, unleashed a flurry of blows, each one carefully aimed. Iolaus, his torch flickering, followed closely behind, sealing the wounds with searing flames. One by one, the Hydra's heads fell, their venomous blood staining the marsh a gruesome crimson. The immortal head. As the last of the mortal heads was severed, the Hydra recoiled in pain, its movements growing sluggish. But then, to Heracles' dismay, he discovered that one head, nestled deep within the serpent's coils, remained untouched. This head, it was said, was immortal, impervious to any mortal weapon. Heracles, his strength waning, knew he could not defeat the Hydra alone. In a desperate act, he called upon his divine heritage. With a mighty heave, he summoned his Olympian strength, tearing the immortal head from the Hydra's body. He then buried it deep beneath a massive rock, effectively neutralizing the monstrous creature. The aftermath. Exhausted but triumphant, Heracles and Iolaus emerged from the marsh, their bodies covered in blood and mud. They had faced the monstrous Hydra and emerged victorious, proving their strength and courage to the world. The news of their victory spread far and wide, cementing Heracles' reputation as one of the greatest heroes of all time. The legacy of the Hydra. The Hydra, though slain, left an indelible mark on the world. Its image, a monstrous serpent with multiple heads, became a symbol of chaos, resilience, and the ever-present threat of the unknown. The term, Hydra-headed, came to be used to describe any problem that seemed to multiply when confronted, a testament to the Hydra's enduring legacy. The Hydra's return. But some say that the Hydra is not truly dead. They claim that its severed heads, buried deep beneath the earth, still retain a spark of life, waiting for the right moment to rise again. Answer: the legend of the Hydra continues to this day, a chilling reminder of the enduring power of ancient myths and the ever-present threat of the unknown. Developing the characters. Give Heracles and Iolaus more depth and personality. Explore their motivations, their relationships with other characters, and their inner conflicts. Creating a richer world. Describe the marsh of Lerna in more detail, including its flora, fauna, and the creatures that inhabit it. You can also explore the surrounding region, its history, and its people. Adding subplots. Introduce other characters, such as local villagers who are terrorized by the Hydra, or rival heroes who seek to claim the glory of slaying the beast. Exploring the themes. Delve deeper into the themes of courage, perseverance, the battle between good and evil, and the enduring power of myths and legends.